Okay, madam.
Hello, today we are outside the Macomb Courthouse, where the jury just made the unanimous decision to convict Tom Robinson of a case of rape in the case Ewell versus Robinson. We were lucky enough today to catch one of the prosecution's main witnesses, Mr. Tate. How are you doing, Mr. Tate?
I'm doing fine. How about you?
I'm doing fine. Thank you very much. I know that you testified about the prosecution, but how do you feel about the final verdict of this case?
Well, honestly, I don't think there was enough reason to convict Robinson. He seemed like a nice little fella.
You acted rationally when you arrested Mr. Tom Robinson.
No, I probably would have arrested any man like that.
Can you explain to us how the case went down for those who did not have the luxury to see it?
Well, it was a standard case. The prosecutions called their witnesses, Ewell, Mayella, and myself, Tate. And afterwards, the defense called their only witness, Mr. Robinson. However, this is where it got strange. I thought Mr. Atticus Finch did an amazing job both directing and crossing the witnesses, whereas Mr. Horace only did a mediocre job. If I were the jury, I surely would have voted not guilty in this case.
Do you feel like Tom Robinson was convicted only because he was black?
Probably. I know most folks in this town, and most of them think of blacks as less than them. It ain't right, you know?
Do you agree with the general opinion of the people of Macomb, or do you believe in something different?
I don't agree with it. It seems wrong to think of anybody as less than. I think the people in Macomb are afraid.
Then why did you arrest him at the word of a white man?
Well, at the time, the situation seemed dire, and Bobbyella was the father of Mayella, so I thought he wouldn't have lied about how his daughter got injured.
What caused you to end up testifying for the prosecution?
Well, I had to state all the facts that I saw in the case, and I felt that it was my duty to explain what I saw, so there was no miscommunication.
You work as the main law enforcement for Macomb. How do you feel about your job as the sheriff? Do you enjoy it?
I enjoy my job as a sheriff. I feel it is my duty to do what is right for the people in Macomb, even if it means not following the law to the letter.
When you said we should do what is right, what exactly do you mean by that?
I believe you should do what is morally correct. The law is important, which is why it is there in the first place. Except laws are not perfect, and it is up to us to determine what the correct thing to do is.
Thank you very much.
Hey, what are you doing?
Hey, what
Back
are
off.
you doing? Why are you here?
Officer Tate.
Alright, break it up, you two, break it up. What's going on here?
He stabbed that young woman over there. I tried to save her, but he was too fast.
Like heck, that's true. He stabbed that young woman and then gave the knife to me.
Well, if he stabbed the young woman, why are you holding the knife?
That black man, he stabbed her and then gave the knife to me. I couldn't have done it. I had no strength to fight, I swear.
Well, I mean, if you had no strength to fight, then can you explain how you were fighting him so well?
He had more than enough strength to fight, even cut me on my arm, see?
That's a lie, and you know it. Why would you listen to a no-good black scum?
Well, from the evidence here, I can clearly see that you were the one who stabbed him. I'm gonna have to take you in.
Why would you take a white man's word over a black man's word?
Well, then, I'm not going to believe you just because he's black.
Look at this old newspaper I found in her dad's attic.
Whoa, it's from Macomb. That's like 10 years ago.
Yeah, I found this really interesting article about the Ewell versus Robinson case. My great-granddad, Tate, testified in court for it.
Oh, Tom Robinson was that black man who got arrested for raping a white man, right?
Yeah, Bob Ewell's daughter, Mayella Ewell, accused Tom Robinson of trying to take advantage of her while her dad was out. And when Mr. Ewell returned, he called my granddad, the sheriff, to make him arrest Tom.
The sheriff just arrested him without listening to his side of the story.
Yeah, and in the trial, there wasn't really enough evidence to actually convict him. It was just a white man's word against a black man's. The white man won, of course. That's how things worked back then. Most people considered the poorest white men better than the most respectable or the black men.
That's messed up. That would never happen in today's court. Race shouldn't make a difference in the court's rulings.
I agree, and I think the defense in this case made a more plausible argument. For the jury would decide Marinakis Finch because Tom Robinson was black. If I were ever to serve on a jury, I would side the person with the better argument, not someone with the same racism.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
Did you know black people can serve on the jury?
Really? I only thought that woman learned a lot to serve on the jury.
Yeah, and now they both can. Blacks and whites used to not be able to attend the same universities too.
Wow. I've lots of black friends at this university. I can't imagine going through all of school.
Well, the Supreme Court decided it was unconstitutional for blacks and whites to be segregated in the court case Brown versus Board of Education in 1934.
Well, I'm really happy there's some segregated thing. Anyways, I have a job here. See you later.
See ya.
Go.
Chill, fam, I'm okay.